So, um, hello everybody. Welcome back. Today I'm gonna show you how to make my jalapeno syrup, which I've used in a couple of the drinks that I have on the channel. I think I use it in Tetrandon and Anjanath. So after we make this, if you make it yourself, go check those out. You'll be able to make them as well. So it's fairly simple. What we have is sugar, water, and jalapenos. So we're going to start simply by putting my gas in my burner. Doing that, turning that on, and adding our water. And to that, I'm also going to add my sugar. This is half cup of sugar. What I put in was 3/8 cups of water. I want a little more sugar than water in this mixture. Whoops. There we go. Grab a spoon. Nut milk bag. Alright. This is gonna boil up. Shouldn't take too long because it's not that much liquid. So yeah, figured I'd start, since a lot of my cocktails and drinks I make use homemade syrups. I figured I'd start making a few videos about how I prepare them, my process, and yeah, pretty much it. The most boring segment, having to wait for this stuff to boil. Alright. That is dissolved. So I'm going to move that to the side. And up next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to infuse these jalapenos into the syrup. So I'm going to add my prepared syrup to my blender, which I am then going to put the lid on. Get the mechanism and blend. It's gonna blend. You know what? I'm gonna wait until I finish this. Alright. So that's gonna blend everything up, break down the membrane and seeds of the jalapenos. Infusing into the syrup all of that capsaicin and jalapeno flavor. Because sometimes when you're making a cocktail, you want the spice, but if you use like hot sauce or anything like that, you're gonna end up with a vinegar flavor, and sometimes that can be extremely undesirable. So I'm gonna re-add it to my pot. So you can see, got this green mush. Re-add it, bring it back up to a boil. This just gonna, this is a step I like to do. You could just bottle it, like strain it out and bottle it from here, but this is a step I like to do because I just want to make sure it's sanitized, and by reboiling it, you can just make sure any bacteria is killed. And when you bottle it, it'll stay stable for a lot longer. So you can bring this back up to a boil. Alright. And then kill the heat. So now you can already smell it. It's very fragrant. The scent of jalapeno. So I'm going to take that same bottle I used to hold the water, put my funnel in there, and then going to take my super bag, nut milk bag, however you want to call it, put that into the funnel, sort of fold it over so that it makes it easy to pour. I'm going to take my mixture, very carefully pour it in. Alright. This is one part you gotta be careful in, because you don't want to burn yourself. There we go. Alright, let's put that right there for right now. Wash my hands. And there you have it. A jalapeno syrup. We get a little glass. Give this a little taste. See how we did. All right. So it's very sweet with the actually I'm gonna let that cool before I cork it. It's very sweet at the front, but then it gives way. All of that capsaicin from the jalapenos has been pulled out through the blending process, giving us a very spicy finish. Like right now my mouth is still burning, but it's not unpalatable. Like, I'm fairly decent when it comes to handling spice, but at the same time I know not everybody has my level of spice tolerance. So this is a good syrup even for those who don't really like spicy food as much as I do. So yeah, that is my jalapeno syrup. It wasn't very long, but I think it was pretty good for a first live. Now that it's made, if you make it yourself, go check out the cocktails that utilize it and give them a try. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye now.